welcome to my channel. Today I want us to discuss why the rigging of 2023 election is nearly impossible. And when we finish discussing this, it will encourage the youths and those who are mobilizing for Labour Party and for Mr. PeterObi to go out there and keep on mobilizing the people, because in 2023 the vote is going to count. For the first time in Nigerian electoral history, we are going to do an election in which the rigging will be nearly impossible. That should be encouraging to all Nigerians. That should be encouraging to mobilizers of support for Mr. PeterObi, because in the past people have lost confidence in the electoral process because of rigging and manipulation of election results. But the new Electoral Act 2022, signed into law by President Muhammad Buhari, has laid a groundwork that could prevent rigging the way they used to do it by the PDP and the APC, who are masters in rigging of elections in Nigeria. Now, one of the things that has been done, which is in the new Electoral Act, is that there is no more collection centers. Normally in Nigeria, these collection centers are epicenters of election rigging. That is where electoral officers change the data. That's where they can turn 20 votes to 2,000 votes, 550 votes to 500,000 votes, 30 votes to 30,000 votes. Is at the collection center. Now, the new Electoral Act has eliminated collection center. There is no more collection center. And this is good news, because collection centers are centers of corruption and election manipulation. So that is not there in the new election that will take place in 2023. So that's good news. Then all the results from 176,846 polling units in Nigeria will be transmitted from all these polling units directly to INEC server. And when it is transmitted to INEC server, it can be viewed by anybody all over the world in real time. Because as the results are dropping from the polling units, if you are in America and you log into INEC website, you'll be seeing the results as they are dropping. So it means that anyone can see it. Anyone can see the result as it's dropping. Anyone can see who is doing well and who is not doing well. And the INEC cannot do anything about it. They are dropping real time and can be viewed by anyone all over the world. Isn't that not interesting? So there is no way you can rig this kind of election, as long as the polling units are policed and only those who voted, who have voters card, are allowed access to it. They are the only ones that can vote anyway. Because under the new Electoral Act, it is only those who can vote that will vote. Unlike in the past, where people go and gather little children and they'll be thumbprinting. It's not possible this time around. So all the results from 176,846 polling units in Nigeria, their result will be transmitted real time to INEC server. And that INEC server is open for anybody to view it from all over the world. Do you know what this means? I will tell you. But first, let me remind you. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell, like the page, share this video, and then when you subscribe to our channel, it means that anytime I have anything new, you will be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, what it means is that when the INEC server is open to the world, anybody can see the results as they are dropping. It means that the result of the presidential election in 2023, we all can know the result, the winner, by 7 p.m. on election day, even before INEC formally announced the results. Isn't that not great? It's a great thing. So it should motivate Nigerians to keep on encouraging more people to vote, because voter apathy in the past is basically because people don't trust that their vote will count. People always believe, and rightly too, that the results will be written by some INEC officials, by party agents, and all that, which was a legitimate concern. It used to happen a lot, but in 2023, it will not be like that because of the new Electoral Act, which is why it's important that more Nigerians should be encouraged to register, because their vote will count. Their ability to manipulate the election by the PDP and the APC have been drastically reduced. But you cannot write them off, because as these these walls of protection are being built around our electoral process by the new Electoral Act, they are also having their own plans to manipulate it so that Nigerians will not have free and fair election. Uh, but all the same, it is confidence building to know that this election in 2023 is going to be free from manipulation, unlike previous elections where they rig with the PDP and APC rig with impunity. And at the end of the day, they say, go to court. We are waiting for you in the courts, because they know that at the end of the day, they can manipulate the courts and remain in power. Now, what are the benefits of this electronic transmission of results? Why it is important and why it is beneficial to Nigerians, and why we all Nigerians must ensure that the transmission of this result electronically is enforced in every location, in every polling unit. Because if you look at the Electoral Act, they say the results shall be transmitted electronically where possible. That is where there's a problem. That's where Nigerians used to put their foot on the ground and insist that they must transmit that result electronically. As I have said before in the earlier video, if you can be able to, within the vicinity of your polling unit, you can make call, you can go on the internet, you can go to your Facebook, you can go to your Twitter, you can go to your WhatsApp and send messages. INEC surely at that polling unit must be able to transmit that result electronically. You must stand your ground that INEC must transmit that result electronically. Those who want change must stand their ground that INEC must transmit that result electronically. They cannot tell you that they don't have service to be able to do that. They should do that in your presence, in the presence of Labour Party agents. They must do it. They must transmit it electronically, the result of Nigeria that voted in that particular unit. And they should not be allowed to manipulate the result through the process of saying that there's no service. This is very important. Now, what are the benefits of the elimination of collection centers? The elimination of collection centers means the elimination of political contractors. It means the elimination of political talks, ballot box snatchers, result writing manipulators. There are those who believe in result sheet manipulators. They have the result sheet. They can manipulate and put any figure. They have been put out of business in 2023 general election. There is no ballot to snatch. There is no result sheet to manipulate. Everything is going electronic. This is encouraging. This is something that should make every Nigerian excited. It should make everybody to go and line up. If you have no PVC, go and line up because your vote will count this time around. Now, there are also other protection mechanisms that have been put in by the Electoral Act that makes this election very exciting. The new rule is that no one can vote if the accreditation machine does not read his or her PVC. So if the accreditation machine did not read your PVC, sorry for you, you cannot vote. It must read your PVC. And the number of votes cast must not be more than the accredited voters. So these things must tally. The number of accredited voters must be equal to the number of votes cast. And no one can vote if the accreditation machine does not read his or her PVC. So these are all mechanisms to take care of riggings and manipulation of results, which have been the tradition in Nigerian elections, and why a lot of people are excited about this coming 2023 election, because there's a lot of mechanism to ensure transparency in the election. Now, what does it mean to be accredited? What does it mean to be accredited? For you to be accredited, the machine must either read the voter's card. It must read your voter's card correctly. Yes. Then the machine must read your fingerprint. And it must match. And then it must match with your face. Either your face or your fingerprint. Your face must match with the machine, or your fingerprint must match with the machine. With this mechanism put in place, it is obvious that for anyone to rig 2023 presidential election will be nearly impossible. And we're also having a president who is aloof, who don't care. He has done his second term, is finishing his last term. President Muhammadu Buhari is not ready to help anybody to win this election. I can tell you for free. Of course, some people would like to use the state institutions to read, because Buhari will not bother about it. But some people will use state institutions because of their closeness to Mr. President to try to manipulate the election anywhere they can. But it's going to be difficult for them. So that is why you should go out there, encourage more people to go and register to vote, because for the first time in a very long time, for the first time since the return of democracy in 1999, Nigerians are going to participate in an election in which there is enough mechanism to protect the vote, to make sure that the votes count, to make sure that those who are traditional manipulators of election results will not be able to do it this time around. So with this information as your fingertip, go out there, mobilize people to go and to go and register, to go and collect their PVC, because there is enough ground to believe that the 2023 presidential and general election will not be rigged like other elections. And that is one of the things that gives hope that somebody like Mr. Peter Obi, who is having a lot of momentum right now, and those momentum are being instigated by the youths, stands a good chance of emerging president. Because if you eliminate all the processes of election rigging with the kind of provisions and protections that have been provided for our votes in the new Electoral Act, it is possible that Mr. P2B can become the next president of Nigeria. And it will mark a watershed in Nigeria's electoral history. Thank you very much for watching this. And please, before you leave this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit our notification bell, share this video. When you subscribe to our channel, anytime we have anything new, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you.